those vegan guys. Thank you.
And we're back with another kitchen vlog for 2020 by Paul from Those Vegan Guys. Thank you. It's good to be back, cockles, in my own kitchen. Thank you to all of you that joined me yesterday, yes, for the live drag sort out. Honestly, it really helped, like, massively helped. Are we recording? Yes, we're recording. Yeah, you helped me to get some of my shiz sorted, and I appreciate that. So, hello, beautiful people, and when I say beautiful people, I mean everyone that's subscribed to and participatory in this channel, be that through, you know, views, comments, likes, shares, whatever. We're all beautiful people. What do you mean beautiful people, Paul? Have you heard the song by Ed Sheeran and Khalid, Beautiful People? The kind of beautiful people that are in the video of that song, not the one the song references, because we'll never be that kind of beautiful people, and that's the subject for later on in this vlog today. Now, we could be doing loads of vlogs at the moment for Veganuary, but as you know, I've got a little bit of a bitter taste in my mouth about that particular organisation at the moment, but not the people taking part. So what I will say is that I'm going to share up there 3 of our playlists. Now, what do you mean, Paul, when you say up there? Because I know some people get confused by it. So if you're watching this on a mobile phone and you touch the screen that I'm playing on right now, you'll see a little circle with an eye in it. And if you press that, underneath this video will be all the playlists and videos that I mention within it. I have a maximum of 5 to share with you. We can't share any more than that, unfortunately. And that's a fabulous way of me carrying on with the Vegan YouTubers Unite and YouTubers Unite thing that I started last year, and hopefully will continue this year with shout outs. There aren't necessarily going to be any particular shout outs in this video. I will do one dedicated to shout outs, but I want to draw your attention, if you're taking part in Veganuary and you're new to the channel, hi, by the way, thank you so much for watching, and please do consider subscribing. For those of you that have subscribed recently, hi, thank you so much. You've actually pushed us. We're almost at 3,000 subs now, which is awesome for a gay vegan couple from Oldham. Do you know what I mean? It makes us very, very happy that our content is enjoyed. So we have on our channel many playlists. The 3 that I'm going to reference to you today are for particular reasons. So the first one I'm going to link up there right now, and take a note of the time, Paul. Okay. I've got to do all this in post edit, haven't I? And that would be our recipes, our main kind of recipes playlist. And there are also taste tests within that playlist, but honestly, it's a playlist that's been growing for the last few years, and it's absolutely chock-a-block full of really easy, down-to-earth recipes that anybody can make, and that anybody can afford, really. We don't go for top-end stuff. Jason and I never have done. We're a working class couple from a working class town, and we're proud as punch of that, to be honest with you. So the first playlist, which is either up there now or down there, is our recipes. And then, of course, we have the Vegan Queens, which is a fabulous drag couple, the lovely Gemini and her daughter Creeping Miasma, who've also done some really good recipes on the channel, so we will link that playlist up there too. But the one that seems to be the most helpful around this time of year is the shopping lists and shopping hauls playlist. Our recent Aldi haul video has had over 2,000 views already, which is fantastic. It means it's helping people, it means they're accessing it and getting great information from it. That's brilliant. So I will put our shopping hauls playlist up there too. And those 3, can I do 3 still? No, I can only do 2 these days. Yes, I will put the shopping hauls and the recipes playlist on the end card for this video. What I wanted to ask you, and what I've done is I've created a poll on our community page. If you don't know what the community pages are on the channel, this is not just a vlogging channel. We are family here. Whether you're vegan or you're trying it out, or you're transitioning, or you're coming into the fold, or even if you're not vegan but you're thinking about it, everybody gets on, you know. We have our trolls and we shoo them away as fast as they arrive because we're just not in the mood for them. So we have a lot of live chats, but also on the community page on our channel. So just go to the channel. Along the top there, you'll see videos, uploads, playlists. That's a great page. And community, the community tab, we put a lot of posts on there, and I've put a poll on there today to find out which supermarket you guys want us to shop in next. The Aldi haul has gone so well, so there are 5 choices, and if you could just go and click one of them, that would be fantastic, because it will probably be maybe this weekend that we will get another shopping vlog done. So we might not buy stuff because working class town, we ain't made of money, but we're more than happy to get our camera in a supermarket and show you what's available, and we know that they are extremely helpful. Just have a sip of my coffee. A second, my darlings. Don't focus on the cup. She does that sometimes. Penny Panasonic. She's had many names. She was very good in the Aldi vlog. She was very clever. She focused on most things. So yeah, if you are new to the channel, you may be wondering who we are, what we're all about. Our playlists tell a story all of their own. But to just give you a little bit of insight as to where we've come from, and how we've made this huge leap to the point we're at now, I will link a video up there which tells you a little bit about our story and where we want to go with the channel, and I think that might be helpful to get a better understanding of exactly that, who we are, what we're about. So one of the points that I wanted to talk about in this video, and this one's had quite an impact on me, and it isn't something that's brand new to me, it's just something that I've really kind of analysed in myself and concreted, right, okay, this is the way it has to be in future. So I'm not particularly keen on billionaires or multi-millionaires who don't do as much as they could for the world they live in. There are many people at the very top of all kinds of ladders in this world who are extremely filthy rich, who could solve so many problems, save so many people, save so many animals in Australia, for example, and who don't. So I've always had a bit of a thing against the Kardashians, because I saw a tweet by Kim Kardashian once about how she just put a check in her bank for X amount of millions of pounds, and how she'd put some in this account and some in their shared account, and no like positive message about, you know, but it's only money, or hard work pays, or just not necessarily that she works hard, but I just thought it a grotesque display of wealth. And I think the same thing too, to be honest with you, about, you know, a lot of CEOs in companies and in banks, and footballers and movie stars, who just wallow in their own wealth and don't do all that they could do. Then, here I am, suddenly becoming a fan of Jeffree Star through the Shane Dawson series, which I really enjoyed. And in that series, I recall Shane asking Jeffree how much he made. Did he make millions a year? And Jeffree said hundreds of millions. And then there was another segment in the show where Shane and Jeffree were talking in the car, and Jeffree was talking about that he'd given a $125,000 donation to an LGBT charity, and that some of the companies that were there, who were multi-billion companies, were actually only donating checks of like, a few £1,000. But then I thought, well, hang on a minute. From my perspective, you're LGBT yourself, Jeffree. You're making hundreds of millions a year, and you're giving, so let's just pretend it's 100 million a year. You've given an 800th of that to the LGBT charity. And really, if you're making hundreds of millions a year, you could double the pay of all your staff, half the price of all your products to make them more affordable to more people, because they're vegan and cruelty free, so I'll always be a fan of that, and still be a multimillionaire. So who am I to be calling out the Kardashians and football players and politicians and movie stars and CEOs and company executives and bank directors, whilst immersing myself in the world of somebody who is doing exactly the same as they are, but just happens to be a part of our shared acronym, LGBTQ? That makes me a hypocrite. And so I unsubscribed a couple of days ago, because I can't lambast one and love the other. And I think that that's an important thing for us all to do, is to self-analysis. Do we do anything which we call out other people for? You know what I mean? And if we do, shouldn't that be addressed internally and dealt with? So that was an important thing. I don't hate Jeffree Star. I love Jeffree Star. I think Jeffree Star is an incredible person who's had this incredible journey, and who now seems really happy with his boyfriend and his life. But from his own mouth, hundreds of millions a year could do so much more, rather than drop down designer clothes, front row at fashion shows. What you do and who'd you know inside the world of beautiful people? So yeah, perhaps that song, not only did I hear it at the right time when I did hear it, and it had such a massive impact on me. If you don't know the story, it was a very dark day. I was having a dark day, and I'd gone uptown to clear my head and clear my thoughts and make myself feel better. And I'd gone into a second-hand shop, and that song was playing on the radio, and I hadn't heard it before, but the lyrics were hitting me hard in a really good way. And so I googled the song, and I immediately downloaded it, and I bought what I did in the shop, and then I left listening to the full song, and the message of it hit me really hard, and it felt very personal to me and Jason, because that is not who we are. We are not beautiful, physically or financially, honey. Well, Jason's beautiful. I don't consider myself to be beautiful. I am a 50-year-old overweight underactive, too often sedentary man. That's about to change though. I put a call out on my Facebook page, you know, to see if any of my friends were selling an exercise bike or clothes hanger, however they're using it, and somebody's offering me a free one, which hopefully I will be picking up this evening and intend to start using regularly. Because still the same, winter, as soon as Jason's home from work, I don't want to put gym kit on and go out to the gym. When it starts to warm up a little, absolutely, but we can do stuff at home, and I'm here all day, so I'm gonna start doing some stuff at home. And excuse me, was there another video that I wanted to cite? I can't recall. You'll find so much in the recipes and the shopping playlists from myself, ourselves, and the Vegan Queens. Speaking of the Vegan Queens, of course, they will be here in the next couple of days to film the first episode of Frock the Fortnight. What's Frock the Fortnight, Paul? Well, it's a bit like Mock the Week. And being inspired by Wacky Races, the theme tune may be Frock the Fortnight, Frock the Fortnight, Frock the Fortnight. It's a bit like Mock the Week. Let me know what you think of that, will you? If you are doing Veganuary, well done. You will find a gold mine of stuff in our playlists, both recipe wise, meal planning wise, what vegans eat. That's another one, okay, because that's a list that's going to expand, so I'll put that playlist up there too. Our What Vegans Eat playlist, which has got what we eat in a day, what we eat in a week videos, and we're going to do a few more of them because we know that people do find them helpful, especially the what we eat in a week ones. In fact, I might start one this weekend and just get our little snippets like we did for the first one. So yeah, calling yourself out for things that you know, we all do it. Oh, I'm not particularly keen on people who wear blue, but I love that person who wears blue. Really? Really, Karen? Let's have a look at ourselves, shall we? Like I say, I'm not coming down on Jeffree Star. It's just, it's the whole wealth thing, and it's becoming such a, I mean, it's always been a polarising thing, hasn't it? We had a lesson to learn in 1912 when the Titanic went down, and those people in steerage, many of them couldn't actually get up because the gates were locked, because they were lower class. That should have been our lesson right there, that this whole class wealth thing was divisionary and polarising and horrible and unnecessary. And huge amounts of wealth is unnecessary too, isn't it? Because you can't take it with you. I tell you what, make us billionaires and we'll show the rest of them how it's done. There you go. That might even be the title of this. Make us billionaires and we'll show them how it's done. Because it's, I just don't understand how. There is a part of me that understands. The first time I got fit from fat, which was just before our wedding in 2009, I was quite big, and then I lost a load of weight, and then I got a bit conceited, and I didn't see it in myself at first. I was just like, yeah, look at my body now, and became far more judgmental of people who were overweight, even though I'd been overweight myself and allowed myself to get there. So I see how it happens, but if I had the foresight to be able to see that in myself and stop it with that particular thing, then it's a human trait that's available to anyone. Because I ain't special, I'm just Paul from Oldham. So if I have the ability to get myself in check and say, whoa, hang on, that's something you would call other people out for. So why are you allowed to do, say, feel, think that way? Then everybody has that ability. We all have the same abilities. We all have the same potential. It's how defensive we are of our ego. The ego's a terrible thing. It can be a great thing, but it can also be a terrible thing, because it can blind you to who you really are. I'm going to have to go. You know that hair that Jason was trying to pluck out my eye the other day? I can see it again now. It's every time there's a light on that side of me. And he's right, it's a little eyelash poking down here. It's very annoying. Are you focused on me, Susan? Yes, good job. Terrible night's sleep last night. Terrible night's sleep last night. First day I hadn't had an allergy tablet for a while. I eventually got to sleep about 4 o'clock this morning, and then was up at 7:30. Can we say carrier bags? Can we? Let's say it, shall we? Carrier bags. So I think that's it. There will be lots more videos to come for all you new Veganuary people. Please do like, comment and share this or any of our other videos. Ask your friends and family to subscribe, to come along and check us out. We've really started, if you're from Oldham by any chance, we've got some great reviews recently. One at Molino Lounge in Oldham and one at the Old Black Lad in Shaw, where we went for a vegan meal the other night. Both great places to eat. Your Black Lad in Shaw, so good, can't wait to go back, enjoyed it so much. Let us know on the poll on the community page which supermarket you would like us to shop in next. Don't forget to check out all the other playlists. I'm sure there are 1,000,001 other things I wanted to say in this video. Maybe we'll save some of that for the fortnight. Thank you for being a part of this channel. It means the world to us. To all our patrons, now 16 of you. You got my heart, dudes. And dudettes, sorry. Thank you for watching this. I was going to say, I hope I haven't prattled on. I know I've prattled on. I hope you've garnered something from my rambling words, and I thank you so much for watching me and listening to them. I will see you very soon on another vlog. Thanks so much. Be excellent to yourself and each other. I drank it this time, fully.
Really hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do like and subscribe, it helps us out loads.
It really does. And check down there in the description, because you'll find loads of links. The 2 ways that you can best support us to keep this channel going are through becoming a patron on our Patreon, down there in the description, or buying our merch, darling. Fabulous link down there. We deal with a fabulous vegan company called Vegan Original. Check it out, guys.